So in the first series that we did, one of the things that we did, we tried to ensure that on the writers' team there were people who were also involved directly in these issues. You know, it's not always possible because sometimes the person isn't there, right? But when we were kind of in training processes, that gave you an opportunity. So when we were in writers' training, it gives you the opportunity to bring people in from different communities. They can train as a writer, so they're writing also. So they're also the writers. So that's the part of it, is the participation, is that you're not just creating a professional team that's completely divorced from the communities, but you actually got a team that's professionalising themselves in writing for TV or whatever it is, or filmmaking or editing or whatever it is, but that is coming from some of these communities as well, so that people are making their own, you know, and that's strengthened. That's the thing, is people themselves making their own media, making their own story, you know, telling their own stories as well. So I mean, I really believe that, because I worked a lot in radio with that as well, where people were trained in radio and then came in and were doing their own radio. So it's like breaking down those boundaries between the professional, which is what gives you status and power, of course, and just, you know, ordinary lives. I mean, in the end, we all live ordinary lives, you know, so why do we have to feel that, you know, we've had access to learning stuff, so why should we feel that we're any better or any worse than anyone else, right? And so how then do you know, connect that up and actually give other people space and opportunities as well that you've had, maybe because you're in a more privileged position. So I think that's important as well, and that's an ethical thing. And that's probably a more long-term thing that comes out of projects like this. It's like, how do you actually start creating a kind of body of people who are not actually your typical elite, you know, professionals, but actually people making media, you know.
That's right, important.
So helpful.